In previous classes, I explained about the alimentary canal and its organs. So alimentary canal is composed with many structures like mouth to anus region. If you see the mouth, so mouth opens into the oral cavity or buccal cavity. So inside the oral cavity, we can identify two main structures. One is teeth, another one is tongue. So teeth are very much important for the mastication of food. So when the person has taken the large molecules of food, that has to be crushed into small pieces. The crushing of food takes place through the teeth. So teeth are very much important for the mastication of food here. And here every tooth has three parts. If you see the structure of tooth, we will get so many of characters. So in that, every tooth has three main parts. Here the first part is known as crown, and the middle part is known as neck, and the posterior part is known as root. So these are the three main parts we can identify on the structure of tooth. See that what is crown. So crown is the anterior part, or which is also known as exposed part of the teeth. So that is here we can say that crown is the exposed part, and the middle part which is located between the crown and root, that is called as neck. And neck is the middle part which is enclosed by the gums. So it is enclosed by the gums. So these are the gums, that is inside of that neck region is fixed. And the another part, that is third part, which is also known as posterior part, and this is called as root. Root is the innermost part of the tooth which is fixed inside the embedded in the sockets of jawbone. So they are the innermost parts of the tooth, so we can identify the tooth structure. And next, along with these characters, some other characters also identified like enamel, dentine, and next cementum, and along with pulp cavity. So these are all the characters we can identify in that particular structure of tooth. And let us see what are the characters belongs to the enamel, dentine, pulp cavity, cementum, etc. And see that the first character, enamel. So what is the enamel here? Enamel is the hardest bodily tissue, so which is composed with the ameloblast cells, so which are originated from the ectoderm, and there we can identify the enamel. So enamel covers the surface of the crown region. This is the crown region, and around of crown we can identify the enamel, and it is as hard as crystal bone. So there we can identify a specific character, that is called as enamel. And next, second part, that is dentine. So dentine forms total bulk of teeth is situated inside the cementum and as well as enamel. So just behind the enamel and inside the cementum we can identify this dentine. So dentine is softer than the enamel, and a small tubule-like structure present inside the dentine, that is called as dentine tubule. It is filled with, that is, tissue fluid. And next, another part here we will see that in the dentine is secreted. How the dentine is secreted here? The dentine is secreted by the odontoblast cells, so which are originated from the mesodermal in origin. So from there we can identify the dentine. And next, cementum. So cementum is the part, here we can identify, this is called as cementum. So cementum covers the surface of tooth root. So this is the root, around of that the cementum will be present. Here that is cementum. Cementum is present around the root. And next, it connects the alveolar bone. So here we can say that this is called as alveolar bone. It connects with the tooth. So the total tooth is connected to the alveolar bone through the cementum. And next, its hardness is similar to the bone. So cementum is also appears like a bone. And next, gingiva. So gingiva is a soft tissue. It covers the alveolar bone and it is also known as gum. So these are the characters we can identify in the structure of tooth. Dental pulp is also one of the characters present in the tooth. So here it is also called as nerve. So here dental pulp, the mid-center of this, the main part of tooth, or we can say that the center part of the bone which is composed with the dental pulp. So it included with blood vessels, lymph vessels, along with that fibers are located. So these are the main characters present in the dental pulp. And here it supplies the nutrients to the dentin. So what is the purpose of dental pulp inside the tooth is here to supply the nutrients to the dentin. That is the main function of pulp cavity. And next, periodontal ligament. It contains fibrous tissue. So that is called as here periodontal ligament. So this is called as periodontal membrane. Here we can identify this periodontal ligament. It contains fibrous tissue. And next, it connects the tooth root and alveolar bone. Periodontal membrane provided with a specific function, that is, it connects the tooth root and alveolar bone. That is the main function of periodontal ligament. And next, alveolar bone. So it is also very important character present in the tooth, and here it supports the tooth. So generally it supports the, or it provides a supporting to the tooth itself. And next, the tooth planted into this character. Where the tooth are fixed or planted here, we can say that that is the tooth are fixed inside the alveolar bone. So next, the gingival sulcus. It is also one of the most important character present in the tooth. Here a small space present between the tooth and gums is known as, that is called as gingival sulcus. So that is the space present between the tooth and gums. So this is tooth, a space is present. The space is known as here gingival sulcus. And if you see that the depth of this gingival sulcus in the adults is about 1 to 2 millimeters. So that is the depth of the gingival sulcus.